So this is the neuron device. It's a one rack unit frame with 2 slots, redundant power supplies. You can slide in 2 neuron processor boards.
Yes.
And each board is capable of processing 32 channels within the IP domain.
Yeah.
The connectivity here is on SFP. It's purely IP connectivity for the I/O. 2 times 100 gig and 4 times 25 gigs. Optional, you can add this SDI I/O board. In this example, we have added 1, but you can add 2 in the frame, and that allows you to feed the neural processor also with SDI sources. So you can feed a standard SDI, can be 1080p or it can be 4K. It can process 4K as well, and have that converted into your IP domain.
So this is converting up-down, cross-converting
everything.
Everything.
Yeah. Okay. So here, if we look at this is kind of schematics, the overview.
Okay.
So look at the device as we call it processing paths. So one of this is one processing path, and you have 32 paths within one board.
Okay.
And to each path you can assign an input source, a main, and a backup source. So if I go here to the input selection, you see there's a big pull-down menu here, and here I can select which particular BNC connector is connected to the input of path number 1. Right?
Okay.
And that can be either SDI or it can be an IP source if I use the IP input. I can do that for the main, and I can select a backup channel. So now 23 is the main input of path number 1, and 29 is the backup input of path number 1. So when this input fails, the unit automatically switches over to the backup. And then here you see the processing path itself, and in this example we have a de-embedder, we have frame syncs, we have a cross conversion, re-embedders, and some audio handling. And if you click on one of those boards, a pop-up menu appears, and it allows you to adjust the settings that you need to do in that processing, in that path.
Right.
So if we look to the I/O connectivity of the card, you see there is 40 connectors here,
right.
Of which 8 are dedicated 4K inputs, 8 are dedicated 4K outputs, and the remaining 24 are bidirectional connectors, so you can assign them either as an input or as an output.
All right.
So you can configure that. And
okay.
Here we show how that works. So let's say this BNC connector, number 17, which is, I don't know which one it is, but let's say that's number 17. It's configured here as an input connector. If I want to make this connector, you see SDI connector 70 is an input. If I now change that connector to an output connector, you will see it disappears here and it reappears here on this side.